The most important is while the share is still cheap, while everybody's still, trying to figure out if this is real or not, the most important thing is get enough share. There's so much to the robot story, Pejjy. To be honest with
Yeah.
you, um, we all talk about the robot, right? It's they Tesla is not going to be capped by how many they can sell. They're going to be capped by how many they can make, right? Every single robot that they make will be sold. That's my thesis. It will be sold because the demand is so high. As long as it can do the basic task, boring tasks or dangerous tasks, basic stuff, the robot will sell. So the question is how many they can make. And based on that number, you can calculate the future value pretty easily. But my argument to them is you don't know technology. Here's what I'm talking about. Imagine if Tesla create a Optimus compliant API or Tesla Optimus compliant appliances, meaning Tesla defined the dimension and the spec for the dishwasher, and then dishwasher will be pre-trained by Optimus in the Tesla company before they launch the dishwasher. So by the time you buy that dishwasher, install in your home, Optimus already know how to load it, unload it because it's already been trained. Just by knowing all that dimension of one specific appliance, that's another revenue Tesla can do, which is like selling a Optimus compliant appliance. Same thing for the washer and dryer. You don't need to train the Optimus robot for 50 different washer. You just need to train it one, which is even you can optimize the washer to be very Optimus friendly, so you can always load and unload in the same way, and then sell that washer. Who wouldn't buy it, right? The robot can do it right away. I mean, there's so many appliances that Tesla can just do and identify and the spec and the API so that it can launch the product way beforehand. They don't have to take care of 5,000 different use cases out there. They just have to take care of my 20 low and unload dishwasher, low and unload washer, and then the door and all that. It can be all specified.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Since we're on the topic of the bot, I do believe that eventually we will have the robots in the like at home. You can have them at
Mhm,
home. But I think this will take some time before that can
mhm,
happen. I think Tesla's first goal here is to get this out to other factories, is to find ways to make money with it. I think that's the first thing. That's the first way. Now, once that's done, or once that's practically covered, the next phase is having them to be like your butler or your maid. Now, here's why it's important why I mentioned this, because I didn't realize how important the bot could be ever since my parents got a maid. So here in Kuwait, you can get maids, right? You can get, I mean, the whole Gulf region, you can get maids, and a lot of Asian countries, you can get maids, and extremely cheap. They're very good. They clean for you, they cook for you, they do the laundry. You know, if you have a baby, they'll take care of the baby. And at first, I'm just like, no, I don't, we're not interested in that. But then it got to a point where like we needed help and stuff like that. So for my mom, so we got a maid, and oh my god, the amount of time that we have back is ridiculous, to the point that my mom's like, I don't know what to do anymore. I thought, you know, because she would do the cooking, the cleaning, and everything, but now the maid does it, and my mom's just
mhm,
like, it's like noon. Usually I finish everything by 4, I have 4 hours or 5 hours. I don't know what to do. And so
yep,
just imagine the amount of time you get back. And for me, that freed up a lot of my time. That
mhm,
freed up a lot of my time. I can do more of this YouTube stuff. I can do more podcasts. I can do all these things. And then I realized, I'm like, wait a minute, the bot in the future will be able to do these things.
yep,
And it's a no-brainer. People in the West, like for me, when I come to Toronto, I gotta do the cooking, I gotta do the cleaning, I gotta do the laundry. Oh, it takes a long time, and it feels weird to do that. I just imagine when I'm in Toronto or anyone in the West thinking that, man, imagine all this time that I can have back and do the things. And what I noticed then, it was a little light bulb in my mind that I'm just like, Tesla is literally in the goal of giving back your time. Autonomous
mhm,
driving, you have your time back while driving. Man, the amount of times that I'm going to work and I have a lot of things to do, like on my phone. I want to get productive. It pisses me off a little bit. Like I'm driving, I'm just like, man, I don't want to drive, man. I need to get home. I need to get to work, but I have a lot of stuff there that I need to get done, and it's just such a waste of time. And now you add that with the bot. Oh my god,
Yeah, and also not
It's
only
crazy.
like basic boring stuff or being a maid and all that. The bot can be deployed and start selling as soon as it can do walking, carry your bag, and just be a
Yes.
companion. Just be a companion. You integrate Grok into it and say, "Hey man, how you doing?" Just have you watched the movie Interstellar?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
inside there's a task, which is like a funny bot, right? Imagine a funny bot who can talk with you, give you the latest update, information, news, and then all you have to do is like having a little fun with him, carry your bag, walk with you, sit with you, doing simple stuff. That market alone is already infinite. You haven't even talked about factory worker, domestic
Oh my god.
servant, home taker. Like all that stuff is mind blowingly, but it's happening. So to me, it just the thesis of me staying in Tesla is always about the robot, the AGI robot, the manufacturing excellency, and also the ability to scale the robot worldwide. So to me, that's the number one reason why we should be investing in Tesla. The
Yeah.
robot is the end game. The product that end
Endgame.
every other product. Commercializing the board is really the number one thing. Right now, my number one worry is how soon Optimus can really do practical work in the real world, right?
Mm.
So that comes down to how mature Grok gonna be able to integrate with the Optimus robot. How soon can it be done? Is it 2026, 2027, or 2028? At some point, they have to commercialize and start, making profit based on this product. So that's my number one thing I'm looking toward to is how mature, how soon it can the TTM, the time to market for Optimus robot. If there's any company who can do it, it's Tesla. And if there's a second company who can do it, it's probably one of those under Nvidia. So I have 90%, my confidence 90% in Tesla and 10% in Nvidia. So that's how I
Yeah.
cover my basis. And I still believe that a majority of the bot is not pricing yet.
Yeah,
If you talk to
100%.
people, even
Yeah.
people, in Silicon Valley or South Cal where I live, you talk to any regular people, nobody even think about the bot as a real thing. They don't even think about the bot is there. They're not
Yep.
aware of it. For those who are aware of it, like, nah, it's going to be 10, 20 years down the road. You don't have to
Mm-mm.
worry about it. It's not going to replace a job. Or AI, just, LLM, just like more, a better search. It's not going to impact their life. That's how they think. And this is why we have the advantage. We know this advantage information and we can put our money where we believe way
Yep.
before everyone else.
Have you seen Adam Jonas? His valuation for the bot all the way to 2040 of 485. Have you
Yeah,
seen that? So
yeah.
that means that he thinks that Tesla, once this bot is out, he thinks that the bot sector of Tesla is already worth 485 bucks per share. So if you
Mm-hmm.
slap on the current market share right now, that's essentially $1,000, nearly a thousand
$1,000.
bucks per share,
Mm-hmm.
which is incredible. Which, man, like if Tesla, I don't think this is gonna happen, but if Tesla goes this year, says pre-orders your Optimus right now, which I don't think they will, but if they do, stock's gonna go 1,000 and beyond, in my opinion.
If they start pre-ordering the bot, $1,000 will not be out of the question. I mean, think
Oh
about
yeah.
it. How many they will sell? How many people will order? Every single one will be sold out, right? That's just
Yeah.
common sense.